Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between and beyond, welcome to the Speed Gaming channel. I am Spell, and with me is HoloLogic, coming here with you at another Ocarina of Time, Triforce Blitz, Randomizer. Oh, that's a lot of words. Also, the wrong order, but it's Season 2, it's called us as DocHeaps. Yeah. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Excited to see this race, people I might be playing later on, and I need to get some intel on them, I'll be honest.
You're doing two things at once. You're gathering info, and you're making it an entertaining watch for us, hopefully.
I'm hoping.
Well, I'm glad to have you by my side. I know you run quite a bit of Triforce Blitz, so hopefully you're more knowledgeable than I am. Though even though I am heavily involved in the project, I've still not ever run a single Triforce Blitz seed in my life. I'm not kidding.
Oh my. Okay.
But I watch a lot of it.
I watch about as much as I play, so this should be good for me.
Yeah. I'm excited though for this one. Cola, obviously very good runner, and DocHeaps also pretty active Triforce Blitz player, so it should be a good match.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah. What are you feeling for path counts? Because people like to speculate on those.
I'm feeling kind of middle of the road. I don't expect anything over like the 12 to 13 area. It should be a nice solvable seed. But I mean, I'm here for anything.
Same. I'm here for anything too. I like. Keeping committed to the bit.
Yeah. All right.
I had no idea that Speed Gaming had a Portuguese, a Spanish, a French, and a German stream as well.
I mean, that's just fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. They have this insane bot. Like, this is my second time commentating for Speed Game, but the bot is just incredible here. It's so fancy. I think we're about to get started, though.
Fantastic. I'm all ready for it.
Yeah, me too.
So what are you thinking for the path count here, huh? Hoping for something long?
I am an agent of chaos, and the generator I made is also an agent of chaos. It knows when tournaments are happening, and it especially knows when I'm doing the commentary, because it will just generate monsters. So prepare for something terrible.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
It's either going to be very low path counts, but the seed is just bullshit, or it's going to be really deep path counts, and you think like, oh, it's 217, that must be the same path, and it's completely different paths, like we had last time.
Yeah, those are my least favorites. Those are the ones that always throw me really bad, is when it's two super deep path counts, but only like the first 8 overlap, and then it just splits off wildly. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. They're off.
Oh, going for an immediate requiem out of cola here. I like
right
it.
Away.
Oh, both of them are gonna do it.
Cola peeking upstairs to see the size of the chest. I didn't see it. Did you see it?
No.
No. That's for me.
Oh, get another look.
That's
on
not
Doc's
great
side.
sign.
I don't see a chest up there, so I'm guessing that's just a small chest.
I think so too. Getting Sun Song, that's your first song. It's okay, you can make routing videos.
No, I mean, you're looking for something that's actually going to get you more checks than just a simple Sun Song well, but I do have to admit I like getting Sun Song super early, just because all the time of day routing, all of that just kind of falls away when you control it.
You do want to get it early if you can get it, and that's part of the field in the path to courage, so that's good. Good to know.
So here we go, first look at the path counts.
Yep, here they come. 6. 0. 3. Could be a fast
fair.
seed.
Oh, Jabu Jabu's belly to power, though! Oh, no! Oh, no!
No. You don't want to see that one. That's not good. Can mean only one thing. That Baronade is required, I think. Because the other chest in Jabu Jabu is plain dead. There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, 100%
boomerang in a letter.
Well, all right, so
the
603.
we already know that the path to power, there's only 2 items on that we can confirm.
Easily 2. I mean, the potential of 3 or 4. If there's not a scale available, then I mean, you got bombs, ZL. There are a few different ways.
And it's always something to remember, even though it says 6, you know, it could be referring to duplicate bomb bags or duplicate scales even. Like, it could in reality be a lot more items. We don't know that for sure. But we know there's a letter and a boomerang on there. That much we do know for sure.
So it looked like Doc was going up to set time of day early, and it looks like he realized that there's no real reason to set time of day when you've got Sun Song. If you lose your time of day, you just kind of roll with it. Switch it how you need.
But a nice low path count though for once. The last few seats I've been commentating have been pretty high, so hopefully this will be a quick one.
Yeah.
Not that I want to be over quickly. I enjoy being confused.
Oh yeah, no, I would like this to go on for a nice while. And honestly, with 603, it can go either way. This is either going to be, we're done in an hour, or we're going to be here for that full 2-hour range.
Yeah. Like I said, sometimes low path counts can be deceiving.
I remember the one that Eli likes to continually reference, where it was, what was it exactly? Bolero one-step path for a Shadow 2.
And we just got confirmation that the Sacred Forest Meadow is also the path to power. It's what you would expect. You would expect to run a lot of path to power here because it's the longest path. So it checks out.
Let's see what we're getting up here, though. I love the early river play. Like, this is one of my standards, is to get up here early just because the hints are so strong.
Yeah, I like it too.
Especially on a low path count like this. GTG to power.
Okay. See, that could be interesting though, because if there's 2 items on the path to power that like Epona and like for example, right? Like Epona's song maybe from SFM, that could be it. Or maybe we need to find a long shot somewhere. But you could just reverse and potentially just skip that entire part of the path.
Possibly. Possibly you could. We've got 2 hints for GTG path to power, so we need to keep an eye out for a possible double path.
Yeah. Yeah, Miku Sword is a leak, and when she gets a big one, so it's just a massive microphone on the stand that she swings around. It's pretty interesting.
And I love what they've been doing with these custom models. It's honestly so entertaining.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. The best thing about this model is just the massive pigtail that just don't like obey gravity at all. Especially when she rolls, it just looks so weird.
Going through the ground, yeah.
They have no physics at all. They're just like solid objects attached to their head.
Yep.
They're huge.
Oh, there we go. Doc is having to reset time of day. Getting our 20 skull hint.
Okay, we're not getting that.
Nope. Oh, that one always makes me nervous, especially when it's something silly like iron boots or something that you're like, oh no, do I actually need this?
My favorite thing about that skin is when she goes to put the Master Sword back into the pedestal, she just stabs a leak into it. It's so good.
Alright. Go! Speaking of the big which, yeah. We're wanting to see.
It's microphoning time. Later, I suppose. Yeah, last time I was commentating with Ela, I also did. Oh, hold on. That was the Dongo's to what? Courage?
Wanderer.
Sorry?
Wanderer.
Oh, Wanderer, okay.
Yeah, it was a Dongo's Cavernous Way of the Wanderer. That means we're going to get everything hinted at some point.
Yeah, but you would expect that with the path counts that we have.
Yeah, like absolutely. This is the kind of seed where I tend to ignore a lot of checks and I just end up going for hints 100%. Just to get all the information and start clearing.
Yeah, this seed could potentially just be solved by hints. But if a path count is low, it's at least something to consider.
Yep. So for 0 steps, there aren't a whole lot of places. About half the dungeons can't be 0 step. And another chunk of them, it's just, it never feels likely to be like, I never expect a 0 step GTG. I know it happens. I've had a 0 step right side of the maze GTG. That was an unhappy one for me, but With Zero, I mean, you gotta think they're both looking for a way to get into Dodongo's cavern, get through that, get into Ganon's, try and find the Zero Step in one of the two likely ones.
Yeah. And it could be Dodongo is potentially, if there's 2 bomb bags available, that could be the other thing it references.
Or even just a strength upgrade. Even with a path bomb bag, if you get a strength upgrade available, it can be early Dodongos.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, for GTG, it could be either one path or 2 path counts. Depends on whether Eponas is available or a long shot. One of the two we're gonna need to get there. But not logically at least. Realistically, they're just gonna reverse.
Yeah. Okay, absolutely.
Even if you had a horse, why would you? It's so slow.
Right? When you got the ability to reverse right now, I mean, in these 2 runners, I've been watching a whole lot of Doc recently in Blitz, just getting used to him, and yeah, they can both reverse just fine. We should be good.
Yeah, they definitely can. You would hope so. I mean, even I can reverse, and I barely even play. Though, I will admit, my success rate is pretty low. I wonder if I can still do it. I've not done it in months.
Oh, and that's one of those things that, against Tobias in the first round, his exact words are, I guess a trick that you haven't used in a few months is not a trick you know anymore.
Yeah, one thing that Kola likes to do, at least he did last time as well, is that he likes to double dip graveyards. Like, for example, the Composer Graves. He usually comes back for it later. When he's the child. I guess so you can just route all the things in. Do the flame storage if you want to. Get the Dampe digging done as well, especially if you have Sun Song. Just makes everything a lot easier.
Yeah. I'm of the exact opposite mind. I almost hard refuse to do graveyard until I can full clear it. And even then on one of these seeds where you know every single location should be path hinted, I might ignore it even past that.
So you like to play it very aggressively then?
You do. And that's something that I'm very well aware does have its downsides, but quite honestly, it works for me. Oh man, Doc is just getting bullied by Dampe.
Yeah. Dampe's had enough of it. He's like, this time they're on point. Oh, and Miku is... I'm sorry, Kola is back inside of the graveyard. Coming to pick up that song after all. I'm guessing he's looking for warp songs.
Yep, and also realized he forgot to leave the Sungrave, I think.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have ZL the first time he came in here, so...
Well, he also... I mean, he could have done the Sungrave at least.
Yeah, that's true for sure. But I think he just wanted to do it as an adult, like as a child, because you can do it then as well. But now that he has ZL, he's like, you know what, maybe I should just come back and do it right now. Maybe I'll get a warp song, because that'd be nice.
Yeah, and that's exactly... I mean... Especially in Blitz, movement is one of the biggest things. Like, you lose so much time to hiking. Every different warp song you can get early just saves you, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes of hiking.
Like this. And also, like, SFM is path to power, right? So there's a good chance, if it's not for Saria song, there might be a minion out there somewhere, depending on how to see it later. You know, I like it. They completely went like different ways of going about the same goals, but now they're pretty much in sync again.
Yep. That's one of my favorite parts of watching people running is just how often that ends up happening, where people end up just falling in sync. Oh, Bolero's good. Like that's just another song check.
Yeah, that's movement. 2 songs. And you can do a little quick peek, which is also kind of nice.
Peek, piece heart. Quick peek, jump 2, piece heart again.
Okay, prelude.
Prelude, that's gonna make Child so much nicer.
Yep. And,
Ola is intentionally taking a
dying? Yeah.
Alright. Probably dipping into the first couple checks of Fire Temple.
Yeah, he's trying to get his health reset.
Yep, gonna dip into the first couple checks of Fire Temple in case that ends up being the 0 step.
Yeah. I don't hate this. I think this is a pretty good play.
I think it's a little safe. Because this would be one of the last places I would come check for the 0 step later in the seed, so getting it out of the way early is not a bad idea.
I think, like, if you're doing a qualifier, for example, I think I would probably just skip this. But in a 1-to-1 race, you might not want to do that, right? Like, because if this is the thing that you lose on, you're gonna be really pissed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it takes like what, like 10 seconds? No, not 10 seconds. Like a minute to check it. Like you could consider it. It is technically it's in logic. You do get that bolero, but it's nothing from what I can tell.
Yep, which means we're straight hammer locked here.
Yep.
So we know Zero Step's never going to be here. That's good.
Yeah. And that's also information you can kind of gather from this. So it's a play that makes sense, I think.
Yeah. No, everything in Fire Temple is at least one step.
Yeah. So wisdom, that's out of the question. Courage or
Now,
power could
courage
still
or
be there.
power.
Yeah, true. And some might think, wait, hold on, isn't it one step? I should need a bolero. That's true, but there could be a hookshot out there somewhere, or even hover boots. That would also get us access to it.
Very true. Which, as it stands, with the fact that it's hammer locked, you're going to be able to find a hook shot or something, because there's no way that Bolero locks hook shot and hovers at this point.
And now we found Goron City as well.
Yeah, Goron City power, alright. A lot of really good info early.
Doc is going to get the other hint as well.
Mm-hmm.
In a seat like this, I think you absolutely do this, because you want to get as much information as possible, because everything is pretty much hinted already.
Speaking of the hammer.
Here it is. It's nice though, that can replace explosives in a lot of situations as well, so no, definitely see its use.
So at this point, we're already up to 4 powers.
And Sora's River was foolish, I think?
I think that's what it was. Chat will correct if we were wrong.
But the other hand, was that Golden City Wanderer?
No, power.
No.
Oh yeah, Goron City Wanderer up there, yeah.
Yeah, so we have both Wonder and Power for Goron City.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, definitely somewhere I would want to get into as soon as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Problem is,
Me being me.
Back, most things in there are just not really doable right now.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, right now there's not much we can do at all over there. We don't have Saria's song, and we also don't have a bomb bag.
Well, with that hammer that they picked up in Kokiri Forest, that's what would drive me there almost immediately.
Yeah, you at least have access to the maze, so that's something.
Plus, at that point, like, after getting SFM as a child, you can route SFM adult pretty quick from there as well.
Yeah. I think that's what I kind of would like to find first, is some kind of explosives, and then maybe, as a child can come back here. I mean, as an adult, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With GTG Path, that could be for right maze.
Yeah, it could be.
Bottom of the well power.
It's a lot of things.
That is a lot of things.
Interesting, a lot of locations that require something else to be going as well. Like for the well, you need Storm, for example. To get into GTG, you need either a long shot. Goron City, a lot of it requires explosives or the hammer. So there's already a lot of and also Baronade. Like that's another 2 items, right? So already, the path count is already stacking up pretty high, right? Like with items that could be on it.
Which Village is Nocturne. I don't think that's going to be terribly necessary.
Yeah, and then on top of that, considering there's something on Baronade as well, right? So that's another thing that'll be on the path to power. Like, you're already kind of reaching 6, so that highly suggests at least that there's some duplicates on that list that we don't need. Like, that aren't counted for that count. My guess is a bomb bag, probably.
Ooh, a bottle. Oh, is this a play? Okay, this is a GV Lake, looks like.
Yeah, I think Kola's just looking for hints, right?
We're possibly just going to be doing the Lon Lon Ranch here, actually.
Yeah,
yeah, it is Lon Lon.
It is, but maybe he'll get out of here and go to. Oh, that's Storms. Okay, well we'll need that.
That actually would be the last step of power because we know we need to get into the bottom of the well, so we would have all 6 steps of power hinted at this point. Yeah, this is where I would.
This will be hinted at some point. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
and yet we have a Hyrule failed courage.
Yeah, we have Jabu, we have Sacred Forest Meadow, we have GGG, Goron City, The Well, and Longhorn Ranch. So we haven't seen the hint yet, we just know it has to be here.
Yeah.
That hint is gonna come eventually.
With all 6 steps, this is probably where I would just abandon ship and start going for things. Was that Rudos? That can't be Rudos.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, that cannot be Rudos.
No, because we have 6 items on the path to power, and we also have 6 locations already to account for, so this can't be it.
No. Are we just grabbing it for another bottle for the sake of it?
I think DocHeaps just isn't sure. Yeah,
I mean, better safe, I guess,
that's what you would expect. You would be really confused otherwise. You'd be like, huh? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, I'd be...
Yeah, when... I think you can even make a good case to just abandon ship after you find out Summer Storms, honestly.
Yep. I mean, I would probably do the Kokiri Forest up to SFM, and then that's where I'd be dipping.
Yeah, Red already explained it really well, but a Wanderer hint basically suggests there's an item there that is necessary to finish the seed, but there's duplicates of it, as far as I know. Like, it's this item that the generator used at some point to finish the seed. That's the main item.
Yeah.
So, for example, let's say there's 2 bone bags available in the same sphere, and you need it for the Dongo's Cavern. The one that the generator used to finish the seed will be the one that's into Wanderer. Even though there's another one still available, that just happens to be the one that the generator used in his playthrough.
Yeah. You got it. I would hope you know what's going on pretty well, considering you made a lot of this.
No, I made none of this. I made the website.
Oh, the website?
This is all Ilagato has worked.
Oh.
I
figured with how you made the website, you'd have some hand. My bad. There's the hammer.
Yeah, well, I know the generator pretty well as a result.
Okay, you made this all happen by putting a ghost in the generator.
Of course, yeah. There's a speaker switch that I turn on when the tournament starts. That just skews the generator to awful seed. But don't tell anyone, it's a secret.
Don't tell anyone, okay.
Oh shit, we're on stream, aren't we?
Yeah, might be. So far, though, this one doesn't look too awful.
No, this one looks pretty straightforward. I guess occasionally I have to throw in a normal seed, right, to not like make people too suspicious. Like if it was only awful seed, you'll be like, okay, he is doing it intentionally. It is actually something I'm looking into, though. I'm looking into. I hate AI in general, but I feel like this could be an interesting use case for it. I want people to, like, when they finish their seed, I want to put a little box in there where you can, like, answer how good was the seed. Like, you can, like, give it a rating. And I kind of want to do that to train an AI thing, like a model, on, like, spoiler logs to detect which seeds are good and which are bad. And maybe I'd like a difficulty switch to the generator.
Oh god, you're all OT is Eponas. Okay. Didn't see that.
That is not a path item then, because then it wouldn't be there, but it is hinted now. Or wait, no. Well, no, it wouldn't be path to power, right? Because otherwise we would only see 5 hints, so we know that Longhorn Ranch still has to be out there somewhere. So it cannot be on the path to power. So does that maybe suggest that the hook shot is out there somewhere? I mean, the long shot.
Possibly. That suggests we're looking at possible Wanderer access to GTG, or we might be looking at some ridiculously weird chain to get long shot to get GTG access for the final item we need. Pola diving face first into WoW. I like it. I really do.
just in general, I think it'd be interesting to train AI on like how people perceive the seed personally. Like they can just give it a rating like on certain factors like fun or difficulty, and then I could like literally like at least try to predict which seeds are going to be fun, and discard the awful seeds that aren't even challenging, but also just aren't fun to play. Right? Like those seeds happen. If we could just train a model like to just filter those seeds, I think that'd be pretty interesting. And something I've been at least thinking of. I have no idea. But we found shoes, that's great.
Yeah. Filter out the seeds that are both really difficult and really not fun.
No, I think difficult's good, but not fun, I think, is probably the kind of seeds you don't want to have. Like
The ones that are both super difficult and super not fun. Not filter out each one individually. I love having difficult seeds. It's a good challenge. Like, okay, can I actually finish this? Can I actually solve this? Let's go.
Yeah, ooh, good chest. This might be our path. It's boomerang. Yeah, we expected this to show up eventually.
No surprise there, and that's when I'm leaving.
Yep. Yeah, I'd be out of here personally, but Cola's playing very safe.
There is a realistic world where there's like a bomb bag path. But I don't think it's this one because we got that boomerang without getting a bomb. So we got the boomerang, and we know there's not going to be a bomb bag on path anywhere else. I think bottom of the well.
I imagine it's a wanderer one, personally.
Yeah, I think bottom of the well ends up being 2 steps, not 3. So I'd be out of here really quick.
Yeah, with the way the path to power is, I feel like you'd route it, like you would be looking to play pretty aggressively on this one. It's 6, and a lot of items on that path, like that you can already kind of predict right now, are single items, right? Like there's something in Baron, like on Baronade, so that's one we can just count on. We don't know where it is and where it fits in the path, but we know it's there somewhere, right?
Yep.
Then Bottle and Boomerang have to be on that path, as is Song of Storm, because there's no duplicates for those items, right? So already there's 4 things that we can just write off. Oh, well, never mind. That's a big chest right there.
I mean, good wanderer bow. Definitely worth having when you got a GP path.
Yeah, definitely. But we know that's not path to power for sure, because...
Oh, no.
It has to be a bow. So there's almost certainly another bow out there somewhere. Or maybe it's path to courage. But no, that wouldn't make any sense. It would have to be on the path to power as well. Yes, serious. You're right, of course, but the problem is that there's 6 things in the path to power, and we know there is 6 hints out there. So if the path to power required, like that bow is required for path to power, then we would have a really weird situation with boomerang. Because then it wouldn't add up anymore. We already know that the entire path to power is going to be hinted.
Yep, and we actually have all 6 locations, and it's only 1 item per location. So at this point, it's a matter of, is Goron City where we're going to find Rudos?
Light arrows. Chickens strolling again.
When don't they?
That's true. Even if you lower the amount of them that you need, which we have done in Triforce Blitz, you only need 3 of them. Doesn't make them any better.
Chickens are gonna find a way to troll. They will always find a way to troll.
Cole needs to be careful here. If he drops down with the health he has right now, he could be in trouble.
I've died to this before in Blitz.
Yeah.
It's not what I'd call a proud moment. But he got the roll, so we're good.
I would have died there. I'm out here. Very safe GGG by Cola. Definitely like left no stone unturned. But we're out of here now. Now the question is, this would be a really good time to know how to do the pot with the boom tubes. This is a strat you probably want to know in this seed at this point in the game.
Yep. Which, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's definitely something you gotta have practice. It's not something you're just going to do randomly.
Oh, no, not randomly, no. The setup is super quick and easy, though.
True, you can look at a guide quickly, but if you know it by heart, like, you can just do it quickly and you know what to do. The question is, do either of our runners know it? I feel like Cola might, but I don't know if Doc knows it.
I feel like Cola would know it. I feel like Doc would too, to be honest.
I've not seen that much of Doc, so it's hard for me to comment, but I'm pretty confident that Cola would probably know it. Considering for how long he has been playing OTR and considering his skill level as well, you would imagine he's familiar with it.
Both of them playing really safe and clearing more of the well.
Yep. I could see at least a good argument for a continuing to clear, but once I found that bow, I would have been out of there personally. So okay, that's 2 items. That's probably all we're gonna find here.
Yeah, my biggest failing, and I know it, is that I have a very bad tendency to miss Wanderer items.
Yeah, there was an unlocked item. Oh, iron boots? Oh, it's in the toilet, isn't it?
I don't think so.
No, I think it is. Consider for a moment, Song of Time, right? From SFM, that's Path to Power. We've now found Iron Boots as well on the Path to Power. GTG is on the Path to Power. Well, so I think it could very well be in the toilet.
I mean, I don't think so. Because right now we're missing Ruda's letter. And we know Ruda's letter has to either be in GTG or Goron City.
Yeah.
Then we get one item in Jabu, which I don't know what that item's going to be yet. That's going to be kind of the flip the switch, where are we going?
Oh, sorry.
But then that only leaves one item left.
Yeah, I was wrong. Field is Courage, so it's lead to that one, I suppose. I'm glad that we have some amazing trackers to keep us on track with these kinds of things. Our trackers today are Scarius and Baseball. I believe. I'm pretty sure, right?
I would not be inclined to believe the Iron Boots at all.
No? I think, yeah. I mean, our Path to Courage.
Because at that point, we're looking for Hookshot, potentially, as the other item.
Yeah.
And then VL. I could possibly see if Hookshot is our item in Goron City. Then maybe.
Yeah, okay.
That I'm much more inclined.
Yeah, I think we probably found it.
Yeah, I feel much better about its strength.
Yeah. Strength. Could be Forest?
Could be Forest. We don't have logical access yet, so...
No, that's true. As far as the bow is concerned, I'm thinking there's probably another one out there somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. Unless I'm told directly through an unlock hint or something, I very rarely trust a bow path.
Oh, never mind. Another big chest.
Harold Field needs to calm down.
Yeah. Okay, we can... Well, now we have magic, we have a bow, and we have fire arrows.
We don't have logical access to Ganons yet.
Yeah.
I'm still more inclined to think strength than I am fire arrows, but that would live in the back of my mind rent-free for a while on this seed.
Rent-free. One more thing, could this potentially be another item? We'll have to find out. Hyrule Field so far providing the goods, that's for sure. Okay, this is really trying a monkey wrench into the works now, because those are a lot of items that could potentially be hit.
It's a long list of items there.
Yep, we have Iron Boots, Scale, Fire Arrows, Strength. These could all potentially be it.
I would really be inclined to think the Strength, because the Scale doesn't feel like the path to me, simply because we know that we have to get into Jabu without anything.
Yeah. And we already have ZL, so it's not for domain access, we know that much for sure. If that scale is required for anything, you would expect it to be something like You put it like the lab dive, for example. But then we would need another one, and that's
Lab dive, or it could be the Rudo's Butter Jack.
Could be, but with the amount of true, that is true. Yeah, so it would have to be the Rudo's Lead Check or the lab dive, pretty much. Like, there's not much else left. There's of course a Tektite Grotto, but that would be another item. I think we did, didn't we?
Well, he got Iron Boots, so Tektite Grotto shouldn't be it.
Oh yeah, I think we already checked it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And the Iron Boots cannot be it for the lab dive, even though you can do it with it. It's not in logic. It's a trick. Yeah, it's called like speed Tektite, as you would expect.
So let's see. Is Cola going to go for this Dodongo's Cavern Wanderer item, or is he going to assume it's bait?
Well, it looks like he's at least heading that way, but I think he might just be going to Goron City. He has Vaunt, he has Hammer.
Personally, I would ignore Dodongo's Cavern here and go straight to Goron City. Yeah. Even with a Wanderer hint there, it just feels like it's going to be like a bow.
Yeah, bow was exactly what I was going to suggest, because we already found one in the well, and that's the kind of item I would expect to find there. And like, what else could it be, right? Like, well, if it's a hook shot, then there's another hook here somewhere. But I'm pretty inclined to believe, considering the path count the way it is, I cannot fit 2 hook shots or Epona on there, so I think they're both available for GTG access.
We've got a Goron City Wanderer and a Dodongo's Cavern Wanderer. Imagine that's hook shot, long shot.
Wow, Song of Storm unlocks the boomerang? You don't say.
I would never have guessed.
What a great hint. Thank you, game. Alright, we're in Goron City. I personally expect to find... well, I don't think it's going to be the letter.
I do think we're going to get the... So, I may have missed this hint, and if this hint came up, then this is my bad. We have a hookshot unlocks a K-Sword unlock hint?
Yes.
So we know hookshot's going to be path, and we know K-Sword's going to be path, so it's probably... hopefully coming up soon.
A reminder that DC... Okay, well that isn't it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That would be funny, wouldn't it, though? This might be it. No. Well, there is our Wanderer bow. Now we have both of them. There might be another one out there, maybe in DC. it's not unlikely. I actually might be thinking more about DC now. It could just be a bow, but there's also a chance at this point that there's if there's multiple hookshots available or an opponent song for XP, that might be a hookshot in DC.
I would be more inclined to think it's a bomb bag in DC now, behind the string.
That is also very possible.
And you need it for Child Goron City, because there's no way we have a path here yet, so we need a bomb bag for Child Goron City somewhere. We know it's not going to be,
path 1, yeah, because then the path 1 would have to be higher. You can't really fit it in otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not going to be Dancing Dad, because then we'd have ZL and Saria's on the path as well, and we already know Power's got all 6 items hinted, so ZL can't be it.
Yeah, because as far as Power goes, we've already figured out that SFM is long run. Sorry, not SFM, what's it called?
SFM's path to Power.
Yeah, SFM is path to Power, but
Song of Time?
Found Song of Time there, but there might be something else there still, we don't know.
That's very correct. There might be, but
we don't have access to it though. Yeah, but that was going to be my mistake. We don't have access to it right now. Yeah, so it seems unlikely. That would inflate the path count by 1. But we already know that Longmon Ranch has the Song of Storms, so that's 1. Then Jabu, whatever it is, it's locked behind the two other items in the path, so it's pretty late, if not the last thing on the path, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why I think letter is a GTG. That makes sense. So yeah,
I think
I
the
don't know.
exact opposite.
Sorry?
I think Goron City Child is going to have letter.
Okay.
Jabu's going to have a hook shot.
You guessed it. Well done.
Jabu's going to have a hook shot and then GTG. For the
out of here.
Yeah. I'd get out of here. I'd be done.
I'd be so done. I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's it. Oh, this is the worst. It's okay, Koala. You can still turn back.
Turn around, Gola. No.
Oh, never mind. We might be wrong.
If it's on Goma's heart, that could be a water slingshot for Goma's heart.
Well, we did know the Kokiri sword, like, it wasn't into that.
Yep. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're looking at GTG. Behind the hook shot has the K sword. And power is just in Deku.
Oh, okay. Alright.
That would, because we don't have a Deku tree path hint. And
but then what is on Jabu?
Jabu's gonna be the hook shot.
Oh, okay. Wait, that makes no sense to me. And then how are you meant to get to GTG?
Hook shot and long shot are so the hook shot locks the long shot, and Epona's song is my bet.
Okay, but oh yeah, okay, and then they cancel each other out.
Yeah. So while we need the hook shot, we don't necessarily need any of the other ways to go.
I'm not sure.
The logic always hurts my brain when it comes to these ones. Like I've had a couple seeds where it's Song of Storms unlocks the way.
No, hold on. No, this makes no sense. Because Kokiri sword like locks Epona, right?
Does it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that hint.
We checked the pedestal.
Epona's on OT.
But what's Deku Tree? Is Deku Tree stone?
Yeah, it's vanilla. So that can't be right. Oh no, Cola. Oh, nice save.
He saved it.
Yeah, DocHeaps is out of here. He's like, yeah, whatever. I got what I wanted. Yeah, I'm not so convinced by this play from Cola. I don't like it personally. This is too deep for Wanderer. You already found 2 items that could be it.
Yeah.
What was that hint? That's so fast. Jesus.
We'd seen that one before. That was another bottom of the wall power, I think? I'm not sure. So it might be... No?
Cola, okay, never mind. I was gonna say you have bombs, but never mind. He got the pixel position just right on his own. It's no problem. It's all good.
Save the resources.
Very valuable resource bombs.
There was one match recently that I don't think it was decided by someone running out of bombs, but there was definitely a time loss because someone ran out of bombs and had to go get some.
Oh, that is unlucky.
Never a position I want
Sure. Well, let's see if this pays off for Cola, but I'm not so convinced.
Yeah. I wouldn't be.
If this is it, then I'm not sure if I should call Cola a genius or just really lucky.
Genius or mad? Actually.
Nope. This was a colossal waste of time.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. But I feel like, regardless, if you're looking at the trackers, like, Cola has somehow managed to get a lot more done than DocHeaps did for some reason. I don't know. Doc spent a lot of time in Kakariko doing checks that weren't necessary at all.
Because they both dipped out at about the same time.
Yeah.
He only got into the well... Like, Doc got into the well as Cola left the well.
Yeah, I think even, like, Cola was already done with field as well by the time Doc left the well, so... It's weird. Because Doc hasn't even, like, touched Hyrule Field yet, and so that's kind of the difference between them right now.
This is gonna feel really bad, Doc. You're gonna find one of the two pieces of
Oh, I'm worried. Doc got the iron boots in Hyrule Field. Did he just think like, oh well, that's it, and then bail?
Or he's possibly planning on going from Lake up.
Yeah, potentially.
If he can find the way.
Yeah, we have no serenade though.
I don't believe the Song of Time. I think we might have an item here.
You think so?
I do. I honestly think this is going to be strength.
Yeah, I mean, the Song of Time, it does kind of fit in with the GTG.
It does.
Oh, well, hold up. You might be onto something.
Oh, that's
okay,
the Rudo!
Oh, Rudos! Alright, we have access to Jabu now.
Oh, man. Okay, so that, I mean,
Yeah,
I did not want to believe that Song of Time. No way.
The Song of Time is just out of the question now, so that changes things.
Yup.
Because now it's definitely not toilet.
There we go.
If
This is where
anything locked behind Song of Time is just out of the question. That's a big guess.
Now it all makes sense, though. Child Goron City probably has hook shot. Long shot is probably in Jabu, and that's their logical access.
Potentially, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, and there is Minuet, which means that Sarius is our only access, and that's not Path, so
Yeah.
that kills that.
Wait, hold on. Where is Sarius?
Probably Ice.
No, but I mean, like, if... Oh, yeah. No, wait, no, that makes no sense. Wait, that is letter, so there's... Huh? Wait, but then Sarius access to force has to be one of the Pavcon, right?
You could have just come up here with the bomb bag that you got in Dodongo's cavern and done it that way, as a child.
Sorry, no, I mean, to get that letter, we need access to it. Sacred Forest Meadow as an adult, right?
No. You just come up with a bomb bag as a child.
Oh, of course, I'm so... Yeah. I think that hole is only as an adult. Yeah, okay. Of course, yes. There's another slingshot. The slingshots make sense. That's probably the wonder in DC that we were looking for, because if Kokiri Sword locks something...
Something
locks the hookshot, right?
No, hookshot locks Kokiri Sword.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright. No, that never even makes sense.
I love this play right now from Doc. If it is Kokiri Sword in Dodongo's cavern, you can circumvent the Jabu, you can circumvent all of it, and just be like, here we go, we're good.
Yeah, this is a really aggressive, but like, it makes complete sense. Like, if we're just looking at the path right now, it has to be hookshot. Like there's no other options left.
Yep.
Like, we need access to GGG some way.
And it's, yep.
And we know it's not the Song of Time either. We have a bow, so as far as what we... Okay.
There's the 0-step, Wisdom.
This could be really important though, because since Kola got it first, and Doc will be about to get it second if everything we're guessing is correct. Kola getting it so early, yeah, he's going to go straight to GG as well now. I think he's also figured it out.
Yeah.
They're gonna find an item there that will give them assuredly their second like.
Oh yeah, I would be surprised if.
Yeah, but the time advantage is for Kola. I don't think it will matter because I think both runs are going to finish the seed pretty easily. But you know,
the only one up in the air at the moment is
Courage.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, with the information we have in front of us, where do we think Courage is?
We have Iron Boots. We have Strength.
We have either Iron Boots.
Fire arrows.
Well, we just did the big fire arrows check.
Uh-huh.
Which is, Shadow 2. But this could still just be Fire Source for, like, Key Logic and Spirit. I still would be more looking at the Strength than I would be the Irons of the Fire Arrows. But there is a very real world where it's Irons... either hookshot doesn't matter, so that would be Wanderer technically, and then ZL plus I don't know, like strength or something like that.
I'm thinking about what strength could be. I think forest access or forest temple is kind of out of the question at this point.
Yep. Our forest access is way too deep.
Yeah, so that's definitely not going to be happening. So what else do we need in this strength?
The one thing that's going through my head is if that's Strength 1 and Strength 2 and Strength 3 are locked by it, it could be for the push block in Water Temple.
Hold on, here's a big one. Okay, that made sense, because that didn't make sense either. If it was here, okay, let's assume there's two magics, right? So those cancel each other out. Then we have fire. We would still need access to displays. And that requires a lens and presumably 2 hook shots, right? So that's already too deep. So
two hook shots.
Like, yeah, so this seems pointless to check, personally.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know where this I'm not so sure if the strength is really required for our curves. I'm not so convinced. If 2 hook shots available, Water Temple is pretty easy to get into right now. We have the
Yep. Personally, I'm thinking Water Temple at the moment. That is exactly where I would be locking onto after I got done with everything else going on.
Yeah. Water Temple seems like a safe bet. I'm not really sure what else you could be looking at. Like anything else with strength seems too deep for me.
Yep, I agree 100%. Force
so
feels like
other question. Like we need another strength for that. I mean, I guess it's possible. We have Requiem that we won. Then 2 strengths.
And we could be one of the first checks potentially. Yeah, that's very realistically possible.
Yeah, but that's. Yeah, I think it depends on where you find the second strength, right?
Okay, sword, dip.
Oh look, there's the Kiwi sword, which we.
Just get out of there. There you go.
Wait, what? No, hold on, this makes no sense. We found a Kokiri sword behind the hook shot. But to get here, we need 2 hook shots.
It's behind the long shot, because the hook shot to K-Sword can be pointing at the first or the second hook shot.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing it again. I keep thinking Kokiri sword is locking the hook shot. It's the opposite way. Why does this keep happening to me?
This 0 step is going to be what dooms Doc at this rate. Like, he needs to get into Ganon's and find it soon. But, yeah. I mean, Cole is right behind him.
Well, we know where this power is right now. Mm-hmm. it's in the Deku tree. No question about it.
So, machine gun strat, my favorite. I love machine gun strat. So fun.
It's so dumb, but it's so funny.
It's so dumb, but for some reason it is so satisfying to me. They're just machine gunner.
So this will be Doc getting his first Triforce piece, but I think like as soon as Kola gets that stuff, because he's gonna bail, he's gonna get his own, and now he'll be at 2. So Doc starts to go to Ganon's castle. I imagine that through his head he's thinking, okay, Wisdom is probably in Ganon's castle. I mean, where else would it be, right?
Yeah. At this rate, like he hasn't been to the Dongas though.
Oh, hold on. The Dongas Cameron play from Kola makes so much more sense now that I think about it. He was expecting the Wisdom Triforce to be in the Dongas Cameron.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because if there's 2 bomb bags available, okay, what is he going to do now? We're leaving, right?
Oh no, he hasn't gotten a letter.
Oh no, Kola, it's time to leave.
He might be going to pick Song of Time, thinking it's Song of Time still. He hasn't gotten the root of the letter that's in. Oh, this could be really good for Doc.
Could be really good. We'll have to see.
Rudo's letter unlocks him to a hook shot. Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
We hadn't sniffed that out already.
My hope is that once Kola checks out the Song of Time blocks and there's nothing, he's like, okay, I'm out of here. That's my hope.
I'm worried he's gonna check out these Song of Time blocks and then do toilet.
I don't think so. That would be too deep, right? We need the iron potential. Yeah, which don't.
He doesn't know what his access is yet.
I think he knows. I think that's why he reversed. Yeah, he's out of here.
Oh, good. He's getting out of here.
Yeah, I figured as much. It makes sense if he doesn't know that there's Song of Time isn't it. Well, he knows now. He's gonna go back to SFM. I think to get. Well, I don't think he will. I think he probably could figure out that it's Rudo's letter at this point.
Yeah. So in Doc's shoes here, I think he has to finish Deku Tree while he's here, just for his Ganon's castle access.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now that I think about it more, though, I actually really like Cola's play of clearing the Dongo's Cavern. That could have been the Triforce piece right there. The wisdom could have been in DC. We expect to find that.
There's power.
Again, why are we not leaving though? Like, what are we expected to find here?
He needs his Ganon's Castle access.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
And this is just going to be so much easier than doing it going through the Dongos.
Yeah.
Like, especially if he's good at B1 skip, like, you literally don't need to do any of the other checks here. You just go up.
Yeah. And we once skip, we have bombs, so it's like the easiest one ever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Would be nice for Cola though. He can just go pick up his Triforce piece and bail.
Yep.
And then
is he going to do the check? Oh, good. He's not doing the checks. I was gonna say, please don't do the checks here.
No. You hate
Hold by the Skulltula, though.
I mean, they like to troll. That's what they do.
Yeah. It's part of the job description, from what I understand. Setting up flame storage.
Yep. Getting a little bit too overeager to get moving.
At this point, in Doc's position, do you feel like you're behind Cola, though?
Yeah.
Like, I would.
I would feel behind. I would feel behind, yeah. Sure.
Having your first piece be power, I think it's all going to come down to this 3-step wisdom. Which,
right.
The only hint we have on it is that one hint for Hyrule Field.
Yeah. I don't know. I think at this point, I would be looking towards that strain, personally. I think it just makes too much sense. Requiem, 2 strengths, boom, there's your piece. It just feels right.
So, at this point, the other thing I would start thinking, and the other thing I would start looking at is it potentially Spirit, and could I potentially break it by climbing Child Spirit?
Because of key access, of key logic, right? Yeah, potentially. I would consider it. I mean, you're already a child. As soon as you find your piece, just go do it, I guess.
That's my thoughts, is I would probably go climb Child Spirit just to at least eliminate it and get a key, potentially.
Yeah, I think if I were Cola, I mean, it comes down to Pearl of Elimination, right? Like, I feel like it either has to be Water Temple or it has to be Spirit Temple. So you would go check, I imagine. We'll see what Cola does next. That looks like Prelude, so maybe not. Now, the problem is, if it isn't Water Temple, right? We're gonna need to get a hookshot. That we managed to skip by doing reverse, but we still need a hookshot to get into Water Temple.
I think that's what Doc is going to get right now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And I think it has to be Rolling Goron.
Could be the pot. No.
There's a possibility,
yeah,
but
it's still possible.
There's a very realistic possibility that pot is locked by ZL.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And that would just put another step in the path. So, like,
Yeah,
I would do Rolling Goron first, and then if it's not...
Yeah, you're right. So that was, like, unlikely. It's not even unlikely. It's impossible. Like, it would be another step on the path.
Because you could have Din's Fire and Magic.
True. We do have both of those. Well, we have magic at least, and we have fire arrows, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, no. So it comes down to if Din's Fire is available without this hook shot. Which,
yeah, exactly.
Possible. This just feels more likely. And see, Doc's gonna do the exact same thing.
Yeah, the more items we find, the less likely it is, because we're kind of running out of items we can find without a hook shot. Look, there it is. Yeah, nice call.
And he's getting right out of here. That's good. There's actually a realistic world. Let me figure it out. Yeah, there's a realistic world where it is Forest Temple. No. Is that? No, there's not.
Forest access is too deep.
That'd be 4 steps. That would be 4 steps with a Hyrule Field, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards Water Temple suddenly. We have boots, we have a hook shot, and we have strength. That's all we need, right?
Yeah.
A lot of Water Temple at least. That's clearly what Doc's thinking as well.
I'm gonna go on for his Ganon's Castle first.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Then,
but I think like if you're not thinking Water Temple, you're not gonna go pick up a hook shot, like because you don't need it.
He might be picking it up because he thinks it could be in Ganon's on Spirit Trial too.
That's true. You know, the long shot is what's locked behind Rudo's ladder. The other hook shot is completely early accessible. One of the first times we can get actually, because there's multiple explosives. Okay.
Yep. What are we doing in here, buddy?
I don't know.
Grabbing a fairy? No, don't tell me you're thinking about going up fire.
What's Cola doing?
I don't know.
Why are we here? What's the plan here?
I am very confused by both of them right now.
Because okay, all right, let's go over it. Why does he think like? Let's try and see what we can think what Cola's thinking. Because he needs courage, right? 3 steps.
Oh, he got the Rudo's letter unlock hint, but you should be thinking Jabu, not Ice.
Well,
unless
yeah, but then even so, like, why are we here? Because what do we find in Hyrule Field that would suggest that we should go here? Oh, the lake? No. Well, maybe.
Iron Boots.
Actually, hold on a second. Leather, Iron Boots, and ZL gives us access to this area, right?
Yeah.
No, that makes no sense. Then it's 4 items.
I think Cola might just be kind of YOLO diving on a dungeon and trying to hope that 3 steps works out here, which would be ZL, Rudo's, but that's legitimately it.
Yeah.
Because we know Rudo's is Wanderer bombs.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe we're doing a Giga Brain play for the bottom of the lake, like here. But that would make sense because then there are 4 items. A bottle,
I think
perhaps?
it's just a YOLO dive.
No, that makes no sense either. It can't be bottle.
No, I'm thinking he's just YOLO diving on Ice, hoping it is 3 steps, because that's legitimately the only thing going through my brain on why you would come up here.
Wait, no, this makes perfect sense. Rudo's letters behind bombs.
But we know it's Wanderer bombs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't justify this play. I'm just trying to go through what he might be thinking, but...
No, like I said, honestly, especially at this point, if you with only 1 hint, you aren't sure what that hint's pointing at.
Mm-hmm.
He could be thinking it's scale for access, but at that point, you know you have ZL and bombs, so that doesn't feel right either. Like scale for access to turn in Rudo's letter, but like that just doesn't fit.
No, that doesn't fit. I feel like he would know this. Like you can, like with all the information he has, you can completely retrace what your path to power is. So you already know that this makes. Oh, I'm really confused.
I'm gonna agree. This is but I mean the thing is we're working on 2020 hindsight here with both runners, knowing all the information, not actively having to focus on doing the run while solving, which is honestly one of the worst parts of it, is having to do the run while solving the puzzle.
I would agree with you, but I feel like this puzzle is not particularly complicated at all.
For power, it's not. For wisdom, we literally only have 1. I mean, we're sitting here speculating, could wisdom be here?
You mean courage, right?
Courage.
Just yeah, okay.
Courage, yeah, not wisdom, courage.
Yeah.
We're sitting here with 1 single hint towards courage, and even as runners, like even as spectators, like, could it be here? Like, we're guessing water right now, but that's still just a guess. Like, I'm hoping.
But in what reality does this make sense though? Because you already know from Path to Power that this is accessible over 2 steps, because it cannot be 3. Otherwise the Path to Power would be 7, not 6.
The only thing is, you know Rudo's letters is on Path to Power.
Mm-hmm.
And you know you only have 1 courage hint. For all you know, there's just 1 random item unlocking Rudo's letters somewhere, and this is actually 3 steps. Like, there could be a Sphere 0 hook shot in Goron City.
Yeah.
You have Wanderer access to GTG, which we know isn't true, but it could be an assumption. It's like, well, it's hook shot.
only
It's
way
Rudos. Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure. I'm trying to think of how I can make sense of this. Like even with the information he has, I'm just not sure why he would go here. Like, what is he looking for? This is something to ask in the interview for sure, though. Like, what motivated him to go here? But it's cool. Like, he's not doing a random play here. This is not just I'm just YOLOing for fun. He has a reason to go here.
And I think Doc is following what we're expecting, and he's going like here.
Yeah.
If I was gonna guess,
this is looking like yeah. I mean, if you're going to water, this will be fast. So.
and that would make the 3 steps are going to be
hook shot, iron boots, right?
Well, the hook shot shouldn't be because you could just go get the Jabu one or get the Goron City one. Neither one of them's locking the other.
Oh yeah. Unless it's on Morph. Well, no. No,
because then you'd have the full long shot path, which is 5 steps for the 6-step Kokiri sword.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
So it's not going to be BK, it's not going to be Morpha. I'm thinking it's Iron Boots, it's Hook Shot, and then if you want like a straight up randomized guess out of me, there might be a Zora Tunic path somewhere, but I don't think that's it.
That sounds filthy.
For key logic.
Oh yeah, that's good. Of course, there's also a way more logical explanation to what DocHeaps is doing. That's just doing checks to find his courage item, because he hasn't done this yet.
Very true. I'm just hoping the fire arrows don't shoot him right back into Ganon's.
Yeah, strength back for block push is like that's something I keep like leaning on as well.
Strength for block push in water, or
oh, big chest. Hold on, maybe Cola is like way smarter than any of us. Okay, silver gauntlets and serenade.
That means the strength isn't it.
No, yeah, exactly, because this strength is on
it's iron
behind
boots.
2 items. Yeah, so that makes so I don't think Spirit Temple is it then.
No, it's the iron boots or path. It's water temple. Oh no, Cola.
Cola could be literally getting it right now. Because he even got the serenade.
He's following the strength too, though.
Yeah.
Oh. Because that would put at least 4 items, strength 1, strength 2, ZL, and Ruda's on the path. Strength 2 is too deep. Or it's Wanderer.
With a Crimson, no, it could not be Grave Torches, I think. Well, there could be something on there. We do have fire arrows. We have magic. There could be another magic available somewhere. But even if it's both, even if it's just that one magic, it's magic, fire arrows, and then the third item would be on the composer's grave. But I feel like
On Lon Power, there's the Lon Power path we knew existed.
yeah, low brings up a good point that it could be the strength, because the bones we have so far are all strength 1 unlocked, right? But
Bombs are not strength 1 lock, you could have used the hammer to get them.
yeah, I was about to say, that would make sense. And then power would have to be another step.
Oh.
Okay, Cola is going child, I imagine, is what he's planning to do here. Or not. No, never mind. We're not going child.
Where are we going here, buddy? Kokiri Forest to Courage. What?
We found a hammer.
I know!
Hammer. What did we...
Hammer!
Hammer, yeah, I know hammer, but... What else?
I think that was it so far.
Okay, but...
Anything else?
Wait, hold, we have a hammer. Okay, that makes sense. Fine. My question is, what from Hyrule Field goes with a hammer?
Strength, but then... I don't...
There's still other things in Cookie Forest we could check. There's the Thunderstorm Color, I don't think we've seen that. DocHeaps is in Water Temple though, so let's see.
The only reason that I know that bombs are wander. The only reason why I'm 100% sold on it is because that boomerang in bottom of the well was bomb locked, and bombs aren't on the path. So I know it's not like hammer unlocks bombs.
No.
What are we doing? Like, check the Storm's Grotto while you walk through here, please, Cola.
He will. I think that's why we're here.
I'm desperately begging. Oh, we're doing a... Oh my god, yes, Heaps, I love it.
What's Heaps doing?
He did a file copy so he can do... So he can dip out of Water Temple and go somewhere else, and then if he's wrong, he can just reload file 1 and come back to Water Temple. Heaps, I love that play. Holy cow, man.
This is very clever.
Because he's following the hammer right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, dude, I love it.
Where are you going, Cole? What is your play here?
Dude.
Cole's just looking for hints, and it has to be it.
It is.
If Cole wants to do fire, you can just play Bolero. I don't think that's what we're doing right now.
No.
I think Cole is going to chase down that SFM hint.
Yep.
Realizing it's not Song of Time for sure.
Well, I think when he did GTG, he realized it wasn't Song of Time.
Yeah. Now he wants to know what it is. I feel like with all the information you have, you can probably fill out the blanks in the path to power yourself. But alright. I don't mind it. I mean, it's okay to be certain about what you're doing, but...
He's also...
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, he's also probably trying to be a little more thorough about it, just because at this point he's probably assuming courage is overlapping with power with 2 hints, so it's like, well, maybe this is one of the 2 hints I needed.
There's Shirudo's letter. What's he going to do now? Because now he knows that there's no point staying here. I'm going to play a little light, so probably switching ages again? Oh, we're not going to Jabu, are we?
I think we're going to Jabu.
Oh no.
Oh no. At this point, Forest is 1000% out because we know Sarius is on Prelude behind a Rova kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Forest is never going to be it.
Never, ever.
I do like the fire play. I do think it's a strong play.
Oh, it's Jabu! Why is it always Jabu? Hold on, this is a seed where Jabu is it's required, but not hard required. Like it's the god seed. You don't need to go here.
Yeah.
It's a skippable Jabu. This is what we all want. This is what we love. No, Jabu it's not that Jabu is foolish. We just know what's in Jabu, and we know we don't need it.
Yep, we know it's hook shot in here.
It's long shot to be specific.
Yeah.
Well, I beg you. There's still time to turn back. This Fire Temple play from DocHeaps though, so far hasn't really yielded anything. I think though he's on the right track. It has to be fire or water. So
I think so.
I think he has this, but we'll have to see. Might throw us a bone or a wrench into the works just yet.
Did either of them do the Kokiri sword chest?
Yes.
Is there a realistic world?
DocHeaps did it for sure. No, DocHeaps did it for sure.
Okay. I was gonna say, is there a realistic world where that's just a Zora tunic? What do we need hammer for? I mean,
if it's the hammer, it stands to reason that it's fine.
Oh my word, it's the hammer.
Well, yeah, we know it's the hammer. That's what key for.
So, go with me really quick. This is going to sound ridiculous, but just hear me out on this.
GTG?
I know
Are you thinking GTG?
No, I know we watched Cola do the Hammer Rock Grotto in Gerudo Valley. What was that?
Well, that would make sense.
I thought that was a Zora tunic, wasn't it? I know, that's why I'm sitting here. If Hammer locks all, like, Zora tunic and everything, it could be for Hammer locks a wallet and a Zora tunic. It could be the most ridiculously stupid case of Hammer locks all Zoroartic access for
No,
central pillar key logic.
It was double defense, apparently.
Okay, thank you. I did not remember what it was, and I'm like, if that was actually, that's gonna be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I will congratulate you on your bot being a jerk. On your roller being a jerk, if that was
don't worry, it's still, there's still plenty of potential for this to go really wrong.
I mean, there's always potential for it to go awful.
I mean, keep in mind, this is a 603 seed. It's 112, we're still not really sure what Courage is, so...
I'm just impressed we saw Power and Courage is the one that's being the jerk. That's entertaining to me.
Whenever I see a tree path, I get uneasy, because those are so volatile in my experience.
They're either like super simple, like it's Storm's Bomb ZL, go get it from back room about the well.
Yeah.
Or it's awful.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I meant. Like, when you see a tree, it always implies there's a lot of differences in that. Because there isn't really much in the game that involves behind exactly every item, as it turns out. Or there is, but then those 3 items are usually... Like, there's almost always a duplicate of those 3 items somewhere, so that's often the situation you run into, I find, from what all I've seen from Triforce Blitz.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Whenever I see a tree path, I'm just like... Not what I want to see. I'm starting to feel this fire temple less and less, by the way.
I'm the exact opposite.
Oh yeah? You think it's alive?
I think it could be. I'm still inclined to think that there's a good likelihood that Hammer just stupid locks. Like,
whoa! What's Kola doing? He just killed Baronade.
He's going for the back. He's doing the back 2 checks. The tentacle and the bubbles.
No! We're leaving! We're getting out of here.
You are so hurt by this play.
I hate Jabu so much.
I know. I'm the same. I hate Jabu. The instant I saw
hate this even more. I forgot we have to carry this stupid child as well. I'm breaking down. Someone get me out of here.
We need help. Bell needs help, people. Send help.
Doc, please just finish the seed. Put an end to this.
An end to it.
Get your Triforce piece now. Yeah, there's nothing on Baronade, but that's okay. It could still be these items. These are also like lucky on Boomerang, right?
Yeah, they are. At least Cola was nice enough to kill Baronade first in case that had the path, so he wouldn't have to deal with carrying the small child. But here we are carrying a small child anyway.
When it's Jabu, it's always the worst outcome. You might as well start with a child, because if it's not on the child, you know, then you would have done Baronade first, but then the seed just knows what you're going to do first and just puts the item wherever you're not looking.
Yeah, I usually do child first and then do Baronade afterwards. I will admit I don't have the cleanest Baronade sometimes, so it's a little bit rough for me.
I despise this dungeon. Back when I used to play OTR, as little as I've done of it, this dungeon is the bane of my existence. It's meant to be so quick, but it never is.
No, it can never be fast. It always has to be difficult.
Just always something goes wrong here. I don't know why, and I hate how it looks. I hate how it sounds. This whole place it's agony. I hate Java.
You have to go all the way to Bubbles for it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just have this feeling in my head. It's always Bubbles. It's always the Bubbles chest is where I go for first.
Yeah.
Well, second, because you have to kill the tentacle, but you know what I mean.
Okay, here we go.
Here's a hook shot.
That's what we're expecting to find here, at least. If it's not hook shot, then I have questions.
Very confused because we had a Rudo's letter unlocks a hook shot, I'm pretty sure.
There it is. Okay. As expected, now we can get out of here.
Where do you go if you're Cola? Do you go water now?
I feel like, yeah. I mean, I imagine yes.
What are you doing? Cola. Cola, we need to have a conversation. What are you doing?
We're not done here yet, but I'm not really sure why
here.
Okay.
What are we doing? Are we getting a skull here for the fun of it? Or is he going back in literally to collect the dungeon reward?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to be negative about the players. I always try to look for their reasoning behind the play, but I'm lost on this one. I'm afraid I'm not really sure what we're doing now.
If he didn't ever check pedestal, then it would make sense. There it is!
There it is. All right, and DocHeaps takes the game with finish time of 1 hour and 17 minutes. What I can only describe as was a rather interesting, strange race.
Was the Hyrule Field path just for that? I don't see how that strength locked the strength in Ice Cavern. I just don't.
Yeah, I still don't really understand what Hyrule Field was for.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
the joy. The joy. I want to go get a spoiler log for this.
The good news is, or if you're a fan of Cola, is that these players will have to go up against each other again for a third game. Actually, it's good news if you're a DocHeaps fan as well, because if Cola won, then he would have been out. But yeah, Cola won game 1. This was game 2, so it's 1-1 now. Next game will decide the winner of this series. I have questions though. I'm not really sure if I understand where this courage is going. Well, I know where it's ending, but I don't know how it got there. I feel like we know Path to Power pretty easily at this point, but
yeah, Path to Power is super simple.
Yeah, 6-step, you can just literally look at the hints and you can piece it together really simply. The wisdom, well, that makes perfect sense. 2 bone bags, leads you to kill the Dongus Cavern, and then you can get it there. Because it's in Ganon's castle, and we have plenty of ways of getting there. So that's also perfectly sensible. But then courage, I can't put it together.
Obviously Hammer. We know that. It's
Hammer,
just
yeah.
Hyrule Field lead to it, and I'm also a little bit lost on that.
Can be the bow. Okay, hi.
Yo.
Hello, Cola. Hi. Yeah, what to say? Sorry. First of all, I think.
It's fine.
So there was one hint in particular that Doc got towards the end that kind of finished it off.
Okay.
Would you like to know?
Yeah, I don't know where the third piece is, so.
Back of Lake had Kokiri Forest to Courage.
Okay, so that would be the hammer. So
Yeah.
It is in Fire Temple then, I assume.
It is, yes.
Yep.
That kind of changes things.
That hint alone kind of does the job.
Yeah. Also, DocHeaps is here now. Welcome, DocHeaps. So congratulations on taking
Thank
game
you.
2.
Thank you.
Okay, I think both of us have a really question right on our mind, but I think we'll leave that for later. Let's first start with what were you guys thinking? The real question to see was courage, right? That was the tricky part.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, well, just give us your thoughts on the seed first of all, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, I wish I had that hint, to be honest. But that's just how it rolls. Sometimes you just miss some crucial info somewhere, and it just works against you.
Yeah. I think
then you do Jabu and Ice Cavern instead.
I think the two things that really helped me this seed were I did Early River, and both the GGG path hints were in River.
Yeah, Maina did that too, so...
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you both did.
Oh. I was like, oh my god, I have such an advantage! No, Cola did it first. Or as well. But then, yeah, knowing that I was getting set up to do water, because I was like, iron boots in field, and then I found strength, and then I found fire arrows, and then I found scale, and I was like, field, you gotta stop,
Yeah, it was so confusing.
We can't do 4 items in field here, I need 1.
Oh my god.
So that's why I did backup lake hints, was I knew at that point I had 5 path hints for power and 1 for courage. And courage had to be 3 steps. So either A, there was too much overlap between power and courage, or B, I was just missing a crucial hint that was going to give me direction.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I'm already set to do water, so I'm gonna go do water, but I'm gonna grab the 3 hints just in case. And that's when I found Kokiri Courage hint, and so that's when I created a second save, and was like, I'm pretty sure this is fire, but unless this is some BS logic of like hammer unlocks an item, unlocks something you need for water, let me just create a second save in water, because it's gonna be too hard for me to get back here. So I created a second save in water, chased my fire, and then that's my third.
Was the only hookshot in Jabu, by the way, that was available? Because
no, Goron City Child had one. Rolling Goron.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need
Oh,
it for
that's
GTG
why
access.
it's Wanderer.
So Goron City's both Wanderer and Path.
Oh,
There were 2 Goron City hints. Mm-hmm.
I did not have a path hint for Goron City.
Yeah, I think that kind of answers the next question I had for you, Kola, is at some point you decided to go to Ice Cavern, and we were not really sure why you decided to go there.
Oh, because there's a path ladder.
Yeah, exactly. It makes perfect sense now.
And it was on SphereCon 3. If you count it out, it's Storms, it's Letter, and ZL, so...
Mm-hmm.
Or on the other hand, it would be Storms, Letter, and Boomerang for Jabu, so that kind of made sense to me. And then I found the hookshot in Jabu, but it surely couldn't be that one, because that would be 4 items then, so that wouldn't work. So I was confused.
Yeah, the Path to Power was fully hinted, actually, so that was kind of nice, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that helped me skip some steps. I fully expected that hookshot because I knew I was looking for Boomerang. I was like, I need Boomerang to get into Jabu. I figured Letter was going to be in GTG and double hookshot to get to GTG.
Yeah.
Because Opponents was on OOT, so I knew 2 of those paths had to be hookshot. So I was like, hookshot, find Rang, find Letter. But then when I went Sacred Forest Meadow expecting a hookshot and found Letter, then I was like, no, wait, it's hookshot in Jabu and it's Kokiri Sword in GTG. And then that's when I just totally bailed on Jabu and went straight to GTG.
Yeah, and the one you could have just easily deduced as well, obviously the Song of Storms in Longhorn Ranch has to be Path to Power as well, so because there's no duplicates, so that completely figures out then to 6.
So, do you want the lore on why Hyrule Field was Path? Because I've got it solved.
Was it the strength?
No, it was the Iron Boots.
What?
Okay.
Your only tunic access is Iron Boots.
Oh, damn.
I
Where?
have a feeling it had to be tunic.
Water Temple has got a tunic, or Water Temple's got the Goron tunic. Shadow Temple BK chest has a wallet. Din's Fire is god-awful deep gone and also locked by Iron Boots. And then the other one is Lax behind Shadow Medallion on Volvagia.
Ooh, I guess.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep, all of your tunic access is locked by the Iron Boots.
I hate
so
that so
was
much.
Troll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's the generator side. It's on tournament mode. It's just doing stupid things. I told you, like it's happening every game now.
Oh, yeah, and that's and again, like I had a choice between picking the Iron Boots from Field or picking the hammer from Kokiri Sword as like, this is my last play for a piece. It's most likely either fire or water, and I just had to pick one. Thank God Volvaggio was not a small key, or at least not a key that I needed, and I could just skip that fight.
Yeah. Yep, and it's... Oh my gosh, it's because Morpha had the fire med for Beak. Oh my god, that was awful, dude. Oh god.
Yeah, the generator will find a way. It always does.
Yeah. It found a way.
Yep, sure did.
I feel like whenever you see a tree path, like a path with 3 steps on it, alarming bells start going off for me because there's just so few things that could be exactly 3 items, and if it is exactly 3, it's always like items that are very likely to have a duplicate somewhere, like bomb bags or something. So I hate tree paths. It's the worst.
Yeah. The zero always haunts me because it could be. There's so many places that could end up being 0.
Yeah, it's like half the game that could be 0 potentially.
Yeah, and so when I got my first piece, actually was the 6-step power piece, if you can believe it. But then I continued to beat Goma because I hadn't beaten a dungeon yet, and I was like, well, Ganon's Castle could be 0. I just need to beat something. I'm already here. So let's just beat it and go Ganon's Castle and see if that's the 0.
Well, I guess we had very different routes then, because I beat DC because it's a Wanderer path, and Goron City was also Wanderer, so I went to Goron City into Dodongos and just beat that, and then did Ganon's Castle.
Smart.
And after that, I did GTG.
Yeah, we took very different paths.
Very different, and yet you both kept linking up at different points. That was the coolest thing to watch, honestly.
Yeah.
That was so entertaining.
The streams converged quite a few times, to put it literally.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, if we have any further questions, I don't have anything.
No, I'm good.
All right, then I'm going to wrap it up. There's more TFB going to your... yeah, of course. If you need to go, please feel free. If you want to see more TFB, we got Mephamat versus Tobias coming up in 30 minutes. And tomorrow there'll be another restream on TSG, so there'll be plenty of Triforce Blitz coming up in the near future. We hope to see you there then. And this is me and HoloLogic, and of course the trackers, which would be Baseball, Miraba, and Scarius. Massive thank you to all of you, and of course to all the people behind Speed Gaming, and to you for watching. This will be us, and see you later.
Yep, see y'all next time.